your own private beachfront property. It's crystal clear water and access to a boat slip on one of Wisconsin's largest lakes just minutes away. If that sounds like the dream, stick around because I'm going to walk you through everything. Hey everyone, I'm Jess Kayhart with Castle Rock Realty, and today we are talking about Island Lake. This is one of the most special lake properties I've had the privilege of working in, and I've sold a lot of lots and homes in this area, so that's saying something. Island Lake is a private, spring-fed, sandy-bottomed lake, about 15 to 16 feet deep, tucked inside the Copper Point development on Castle Rock Lake in central Wisconsin. So let me tell you a little bit about what makes Copper Point so special, because this isn't just another lake development. Copper Point is a 350-acre master-planned community right here in central Wisconsin, sitting on the western shore of Castle Rock Lake. It's been called one of the best waterfront developments in the entire Midwest. And honestly, after spending years out here and selling a lot of real estate in this community, I completely understand why. Castle Rock Lake itself, also known as the Castle Rock Flowage, is Wisconsin's fourth largest inland lake. We're talking 17,000 acres of water. People come from all over the state to fish, boat, water ski, jet ski, sail, swim. It's a massive destination. Right up there with Wisconsin Dells as one of the most popular attractions in the state, and Copper Point sits right on it. Location-wise, this place is incredibly well situated. You're right in the heart of central Wisconsin between Mauston, New Lisbon, and Necedah, so shopping, restaurants, healthcare, and all your everyday needs are within 20 minutes. And you're only about 10 minutes off of I-90-94, which is a huge deal. Whether you're a weekend warrior coming up from Madison or Milwaukee, or you're calling this home full-time, that interstate access is really convenient. Right across the street from the development, you've got Buckhorn State Park, one of the most beautiful state parks in Wisconsin. Swimming, hiking, fishing, canoeing, kayaking, or just exploring nature, it's all right there. And just beyond that, the Buckhorn State Wildlife Area, Yellow River Oxbows, and the Yellow River Wildlife Area. If you love the outdoors, this location is honestly unbeatable. Now here's what really sets Copper Point apart from other developments on Castle Rock Lake: the private lakes. Inside this development, there are several man-made, spring-fed, sandy bottom lakes. Copper Point Lake, Copper Point Pond, Hideaway Lake, Sunfish Lake, Castaway Lake, Clearwater Lake, and the newest and largest, Island Lake. These aren't just decorative ponds. These are crystal clear swimming, fishing, kayaking, and paddleboarding lakes with private sandy beaches right in your backyard. And every home site on these private lakes comes with a boat slip on Castle Rock Lake. So you've got your peaceful private lake in your backyard and access to 17,000 acres of open water. That combination is really rare. And then there's the clubhouse, which is genuinely impressive. We're talking a 10,000 square foot facility. Inside, there's an indoor water park with a swimming pool, a hot tub, a toddler pool, a fitness center, and indoor basketball. There's a game area. There's also gathering space. Outside, you've got pickleball courts, tennis courts, sand volleyball, basketball, the sandy beach, and the kids' playground. This isn't a bare bones lake community. This is resort-style living. For families especially, having all of that right in the neighborhood is a massive quality of life perk. The vibe out here is relaxed, but in the best way. Whether you're a full-time resident or using your property as a vacation retreat, there is always something to do. Or you can do absolutely nothing, and that's fine too. People are out on the water, kids are at the beach, neighbors are hanging out. It's that classic Wisconsin lake life that people talk about their whole lives, and then they finally say, okay, let's do it. And because of the location near the Dells and the interstate, you really get the best of both worlds. Peaceful lake living with everything you need close by. One thing I don't think people always know about this area is that the hunting is phenomenal. Small game, wild turkey, white-tailed deer, it's all here. So for buyers who want something that's great in the summer and a reason to come back in the fall, this area checks every single box year-round. In terms of real estate, Copper Point offers a really unique mix. You'll find vacant lots for buyers who want to custom build their dream home, and you'll also find beautiful, finished homes, everything from cozy cabins to high-end custom builds. Prices range depending on whether you're buying a lot or a finished home and which lake you're on, but you're generally looking at vacant land opportunities on the lower end, all the way up to custom turnkey lake homes. The finished homes out here tend to have that classic up north feel with modern, high-end finishes, Tongue and groove ceilings, open concept living, big windows overlooking the water, and they photograph beautifully, but they live even better. One thing I always tell people is that Castle Rock Lake is genuinely one of Wisconsin's most underrated gems. Locals know it, people who've spent a summer here know it, but it does not always get the national attention it deserves, given how massive and how beautiful it is. Once you've been out here on a calm summer morning on the water, you get it immediately. And here's a fun insider tip. Copper Point is technically located in Germantown Township in Juneau County, which is one of those little central Wisconsin secrets. Low traffic, quiet roads, surrounded by wildlife areas and state parks. It feels much more remote than it actually is. Island Lake is one of those places where once people see it in person, the conversation kind of shifts from "tell me more" to "okay, how do we make this happen?" And I love that. I've been selling real estate in this development for years, and this community is genuinely unlike anything else in the area. If you want to know what's currently available, lots, homes, what the buying process looks like out here, make sure you reach out to us. I'm Jess Kayhart with Castle Rock Realty. I'd love to be your guide. We'll see you out there.